watching while you're sleeping. Why won't you believe in me? What you think is making me anxious, Satan way. Oh, just pray to God to be free. Anxiety, it freaks me out. It's driving me. It creeps me out. Inside of me. Can you keep me out? I'm going, gone. Anxiety, it freaks me out. It's driving me. It creeps me out. Inside of me. Can you keep me out? I'm going, gone. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall. In the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call, telling me I need a gun just in case of a brawl. I can block them all, shoot them up to them fall. Something really fucked up going on inside of me. Can't believe it, hold it got on me. It gotta be temporary, cause the shit I feel is very scary. I think little pills is necessary, cause I can't tell what I am anymore. I am it in feel. Be a man and take a stand in the wheel. Do something about it, cause often I'm thinking about off of me. Nailing to the coffin, but hell is gonna be costing me. Cause of the crazy world and this crazy girl that I made this way I'm gonna stay in limbo now. Hello, can you go? Paranoid, sleeping with my gun, now I think you know it's anxiety. It freaks me out. It's driving me. It creeps me out. Inside of me. Can you keep me out? I'm going, gone. Anxiety. It freaks me out. It's driving me. It creeps me out. Inside of me. Can you keep me out? I'm going, gone. I feel like a fucking maniac in public. I feel like a fucking maniac in public. I feel like a fucking maniac in public. If you creep up in Chris' house, your ass ain't gonna be walking out. Who you really think is watching while you're sleeping? Why won't you believe in me? What you think is making me anxious, Satan way. Oh, just pray to God to be free. Psycho, Myco, schizo, get your fix. Too many hits to make you slit your wrist. Chemically imbalanced, mentally challenged, so they iffy. Something's really wrong with the son of your uncle Ippy. So who did this to me? If you got more to give, then give it to me. This blue balloon is like a prison to me. Cause I can't sit with my back to the door no more. Even in a minute, place and I'm packing the 5 after the 4. I gotta look a demon in his face. You can't wake me up without waking me up, swinging. I'm living. My dreams are so vivid. What's the meaning? This world ain't safe for my seed. Ain't a place for my species. The heebies, the jeebies is giving me anxiety. It freaks me out. It's driving me. It creeps me out. Inside of me. Can you keep me out? I'm going, gone. Anxiety. It freaks me out. It's driving me. It creeps me out. Inside of me. Can you keep me out? I'm going, gone. I feel like a fucking maniac in public. I feel like a fucking maniac in public. I feel like a fucking maniac in public. If you creep up in Chris' house, your ass ain't gonna be walking out.
Howdy doody, y'all. It's Jay Genesis. And I'm just out here looking for miners. By that I mean people who like to mine for gold. 'Cause there's gold in them there hills. I'm trying to get me some gold. So I'm looking for some miners. And if you guys know any miners, please send them my way. Just send them to my house. And, oh, this went terribly wrong.
Yeah, I imagine Jared's dad said the exact same thing whenever he passed through his mother's vagina. Things have gone terribly wrong. And speaking of things going terribly wrong, folks, I was supposed to have this show 2 days ago. 2 fucking days ago, right? This is the show that was never supposed to happen, but I spit in fate's face and we're going to do it the fuck anyway. So welcome in, everyone. Thank you all for joining me. Early crew here. Appreciate that. Appreciate the hell out of that. So Tuesday, I knew I was going to be held over at work, so I postponed it yesterday. My ISP just said, "Fuck you, Bran. We're not fixing your shit until like 11:30 at night." But we're here now. We're here now. Um, I'm trying. It's been a fuck of a week. Fuck of a week. Anyway, now that I'm fully demonetized, I think I've dropped a little too many fucks already. But that's neither here nor there. Today, folks, episode 3. Can you believe that? We're doing this shit again. We're doing it again. I hope you all enjoyed that little intro there by Jared Genesis, who for some reason thought it was a good idea to do that little skit, knowing that he might be a PDF file. We don't know. We don't know. There's definite reason to believe so. So we are going to be taking a look at some really, let's just be honest, the best the internet has to offer, folks. As you can see here, I got some Nick Bravo pulled up because my theory is ever since he's left, I think we should always, every chance we get, watch classic Corky. I've been pulling that kind of stuff for the Geek Room, and I've been pulling it here. So yeah, we're going to look at some Corky. We're going to look at some Lord of Patriarchy today. We're going to be taking a look at some Cyrax, if you couldn't tell from the thumbnail there, which I'm very proud of. I think the Sharpie really sets it off. I was going to put a little poo stain around the Sharpie, but decided against it. Decided I wouldn't do that. We got some Von Helton, and of course, we have some Justin Emo Howling Wolf, who is going to continue to prove, ladies and gents, why he is not, definitely is not a racist. So what's up, folks? I'm gonna try to see who all's here. I know there's a lot of folks here. We got Hooves, we got BGTV, Sophie's Best, Yado, Mr. Rugby Loosehead. Who do we got? Midnight Goddess, Mistaken Reaper, Red Shots here, Dean Machine, who yes sucks. Dogs in a Pile, Hillbilly Jim, Jello's here, Mute That Bozo. I see Frank in there. Trash Ketchum. What up, folks? Thanks for joining me. Good stuff going on. Good stuff going on. Mudbrucker's here, but he's not going to admit that, nor do I blame you, Mud. So you know what, folks? I don't have to do the shameless shilling. You all know how YouTube works. You all know the deal here. I say fuck it. Let's jump into this shit. So our first video here, classic Corky segment here, is coming to us courtesy of Pearl Eaton, one of the best Corky archive channels around. I think between Salami Nugget and Pearl Eaton, I pretty much get all of my Corky content. So shout out to those channels in advance. And before we jump in, thank you, Hooves on the Ground, for the $2 super. Who got the tire rolling trophy? Hashtag trailer life. I think it was Frank. I'm thinking it was Frank's family. It was definitely a Calhoun. They're defending the title. Many a generation has a Calhoun rolled that tire to the finish line. So thank you, Hooves. So without further ado, let's jump in because Corky is apparently going to be pretending to be possessed. Now, I have not seen this video before. I did watch like the first minute of it in prep for the show, but this is a Corky video that kind of went by the wayside. I never actually saw this one. So after like the first minute, we're blind, folks. Let's jump in head first.
I say unto my brethren,
Oh, it's cringe
I
already.
say unto my brethren, we are at an apex. We are at a crossroads of time and space.
Corky was actually dragged across the crossroads of time and space. Bet you didn't know that, did you? Thank you, Yami Jackie, for the $5 super. See how it is? It's because I called you Brian instead of Bran, huh? JK. Love you. Let's go on this corral. Hit the like button, folks. Yes, thank you. And yes, Yami Jackie, did you call me Brian? It's a common mistake. At least you didn't call me Brain. That's actually happened before. So no. Welcome in, and thank you for the super chat.
We have a choice to make. We can conquer or we can submit. We can declare our sovereignty or we can be a bitch.
And clearly, Corky has made his choice. He's declared that he is a bitch. Aren't you, Corky? It's kind of like when you shut your whole channel down when you find out that that Stabella was lying the entire time. Isn't that weird how that works? It's like you're running.
Let the fever take hold of you. Allow the fever to be that which is. I've given to you the scientific explanation, the comments, to the video, which speaks what I have been thinking for days as I fight the coronavirus within my realm.
So this is this is Corky. Yeah, I see that too, Jello. This is Corky's COVID video. This is him rallying the troops that are his blood cells to fight off COVID. And it's a shame that they listened.
On my realm stretches forth across the middle of nowhere. I'm sovereign. I am free. I am divine. But this coronavirus, it dares to tread upon my territory. No! No!
Man, can you imagine being coronavirus? I would be so afraid right now. First off, that's your fault, COVID, for infecting this fucking guy. Like, I gotta be real with you. I'm a little shocked that the Rona would even dare to venture into this guy's domain. You know how fucking sovereign he is and whatnot. It really does seem like a video some like fucking conspiracy nut would put out like 2 days before his death due to COVID. We're not that fortunate.
I bring unto you the evidence. Let the fevers burn.
Yeah, burn,
Let
fever,
them
burn.
Burn the
COVID
virus.
inferno.
I say unto the coronavirus, welcome to hell.
And I would agree. You're in Corky's body. Not the best move that you've ever made. Yeah, BGTV. Of course he's drunk. He's Corky. Look at him. How else is he going to cope?
For you will burn. And my people shall be saved. For I am the promise and the power of the Creator.
I don't know how many like wrestling fans or like former wrestling fans I may have out here listening right now, but I got to tell you, some of you will get this, some of you won't. This sounds like a fucking Ultimate Warrior promo that we're hearing right now. Just gobbledygook. Just a random hodgepodge of words that he thought sounded cool, which totally didn't.
Dare come onto my sovereign land. You will be burned. Let the fever take hold of you, for it is your flesh, consuming the coronavirus.
Yeah, Ultimate Warrior did do a lot of coke, and I think Corky should try it. I'd love to see it. Ultimate Warrior on his deathbed. Well, let me tell you something, Tim Maris. Wrong 80s wrestler.
Those evil who demand you submit to the virus are nothing more than fools. I conquer them, for I am the sovereign source of all within my realm. I am.
Corky. Get out my body, coronavirus. I don't want you. I don't know.
And I have given unto you, as I do again, scientific realm, the scientific explanation which this realm demands, that let the fever burn within you.
Yeah, do it.
You are stronger than you think. You are more powerful than you think. You are more powerful than you know.
Mad Dog 2020 levels of drunk. God damn it. Yeah, you know what? This is an Orange Jubilee drunk if I've ever seen one. This is Orange Jubilee MD 2020 mixed with Corky's COVID fever dream. That's what we're watching right here. This is fucking unbelievable.
You are sovereign unto yourself, for this is the law of reality given form. And let the coronavirus burn.
Oh, my coronavirus.
In its pathetic trespass against a sovereign being. I have spoken.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we got to pause here briefly because Hoof said something. Hoof said something here, and I'm going to have to agree with him. I'm going to have to reluctantly agree with Hooves on the ground. It's not something I like to do, but he wouldn't stand there and just die of COVID screaming at a camera. Of course not.
By letting you, my viewers, my followers.
Thank you, Widow Son, for the $5 super. Corky looks like Steve Austin's special needs brother. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he does. But he's just as drunk. He's just as drunk, and you'll never take that away from him. And that's the bottom line, because Corky said so.
Servants. No.
What?
The coronavirus is nothing more than a bitch.
You can identify, right, Corky?
Ruled and reigned over by your sovereign soul.
So you're saying Corky looks like Gilbert?
My people, my brethren,
My precious.
we will overcome that which dares to usurp our domain.
Yes, just like Billy looks like Dave's special needs brother. That's correct. The only difference is Billy has the goodwill to keep his sexist ramblings off of YouTube. So thank you, Hooves, for that $2 super. Appreciate that for raising awareness that Billy is indeed Lord of Patriarchy special needs brother. And thank you, Mo, for the $5 super. Time to go to work all day. We need we need Sovereign. Hey, Nick thinks that he'll work again in film. Yum yum yummy. Tum tay. Hashtag he doesn't work. Hashtag criminal mind. He's very criminally minded. Very criminally. The courts agreed. Corky's a criminal.
And though many of my brethren sleep, I know they will hear my call. I know they will hear my call. And they will burn against the coronavirus to stand strong against the villainy. For I am the Lord, my God, I am Creator. And I give freedom, awareness of consciousness to my brethren.
So you're aware about that, but you're not like aware on how to like turn your life around, specifically getting a job or maybe paying off some of your debts to society. You're just aware about your sovereignty and your brethren, right? That's what's really important. That's what's important.
And they too will stand against the wickedness of those who inflict this pathetic virus.
Frank, I got to be real with you. I think Corky and Sabella foreplay involves a lot of something he would refer to as ambrosia, but actually bricks. Lots of bricks.
Upon the people of
I guess you could say Corky's pretty bricked up right now, huh?
the planet Earth, we will consume. We will conquer. We will devour with great pleasure your pathetic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to show everyone what it looks like when Corky conquers. All right, back to the regularly scheduled program.
Coronavirus. Your virus is not the crown. It is not corona. It is in reality the ass of all viruses. It is the pathetic retard of all viruses, and it shall be burned away by the promise and power of human consciousness. Fuck you, coronavirus.
It's saying the same thing.
We are sovereign. We are free. And we shall protect
Okay, now it's definitely an Ultimate Warrior promo. Come on. You can't tell me that little weird snort thing wasn't ripped directly from some late 80s WWF promo. There's no fucking way.
our sovereign realms.
Dude ought to team up with G-Man with these old school wrestling references. Also, Corky, can you never fucking do that again as long as you live? So help you God. That was fucking gross. I feel violated. I don't like it. And I think you need to have your little COVID fever dream to yourself, buddy. It's making me very uncomfortable.
Do not test us.
What the fuck? Nicholas Bravo succumbed to the COVID today. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's oh, thank you, Nick. Thank you for that. You know, you may have left us. You may have left us, my guy. But what you did not leave, what you did leave, other than us, is a literal bevy of things to laugh at you about. And for that, we just have to thank you, Nick. We really do. I'm sure you didn't choose to be a fuckwit, but you did choose to share your fuckwitness with us. Once again, thank you. Holly Ham, that made you queef? Nice. Better out than in. That's what I always say. All right, folks. Now we're going to move on from some Corky delusions, some classic Corky. We're going to move on over to some Lord of Patriarchy. Yes, we're taking a look at Billy's brother, at Billy's brethren.
His sovereign brethren.
Thank you very much, Widow Son, for the $2 super. Corky and G-Man tag team. Name the drunk UTIs. Yeah, I think we could do that. We could probably come up with some good tandem names for Corky and G-Man. I like it. It's a start. And thank you very much, Mo, for the $2 super. It's like when he begged that woman to take rent.
I am sovereign, and you will take my half-month's rent, or I will call the police.
Yeah, Corky's he's a fucking piece of work, isn't he? And if you think that was bad, wait until we see this.
You get what you vote for, New Yorkers. New York City Mayor Eric Adams suggests.
I just want to cut you off already, Dave, because you get what you vote for. Does anyone have too much of a choice these days? It's like, well, do you want the far right candidate, or do you want the slightly right of center candidate? You choose.
Yes, locals could eventually house migrants in their own homes for extra cash. Yes, he is literally saying people to open up their private homes to illegal migrants rather than doing what he should do, and that's sending their asses back across the border and stop this sanctuary city nonsense.
So you're upset because Eric Adams is giving people the opportunity to do this? Like it's not anything that's being forced upon anyone. You know that, right, Dave? Like no one's gonna bust in the door and be like, all right, here are your new roommates. Like that's not what's happening. It's if you have an extra room and you need extra cash, as a lot of people do in this current economy, there's a chance for you to get it. It's not like it's being forced upon anybody, Dave. And I mean, like, I think you're a little jealous, bud, that you don't live in New York, because I imagine you're a very, very lonely man.
No, that's not what he's going to do. He's going to say that you need to house him. Well, Eric Adams, I want to see you and every single Democrat that voted for stupid policies like this house at least one of them in your home. Come on, Elizabeth Warren. I want Massachusetts to adopt this. Come on, Grant.
Well, you know what, Jello? We may actually be able to do that because, as Dave has explained to us before, Billy's not American. He's not. Fuck him. Deport Bill. Hashtag deport Billy. Get him out of here.
Emma. Anyway, he made an interesting suggestion on additional ways for the city to help the influx of migrants coming to the city. Adams announced that houses of worship, aka churches and shit, stepped up around the city, volunteering to open the doors to assist with giving migrants a place to stay. The new 2-year partnership with New York Disaster Interfaith Services will allow up to 50 houses of worship to offer overnight shelter for up to 19 single.
Did you hear that word, Dave? Offer. You're acting as if people of New York are being forced to have people they don't know enter their home. It is an option. You can do it. You can not do it. And you're reimbursed for it. Like, I don't I don't understand the anger. I don't understand why there's such a big deal made about this. I don't know. It's look, anytime the government is offering to give its citizens money, like it's kind of a big deal. Especially like in certain circumstances. I mean, you see like the little the crumbs they threw us during the lockdown. Now they're saying that's the reason for you know, the issue we're having now with the economy with inflation. Even though that's definitely not the brunt of it. Barely any, if at all. Thank you, Widow Son, again for the $2 super. Dave is the product of Bud Light and bad choices. Well, not Bud Light anymore. Not anymore. Because they're woke now, Widow. You didn't hear? Bud Light's fucking woke. Can't be associating himself with that. I saw BGTV's TikTok he put out where he was talking about like, yeah, don't drink Bud Light, not because of a trans person on the can, but because it's garbage. And I couldn't agree more.
Single adult men at each location. Okay, if it is only adult men that are being housed at people's residencies, that's very dangerous for women. Remember, a man can
Wait a minute, you don't even like women. Like, you've never had a nice thing to say about women before in the past. You forget I've watched your channel for quite some time now, Dave. You've never given a fuck about women. Ever. I mean, you're essentially an incel at this point, my guy. And now all of a sudden, you're worried about women. It's interesting. Okay, well, Dave, I don't know if you know this or not, but women have things like that to have to watch out for all the time, regardless of the circumstance. I don't see you here, talking about the plight of women in today's society in any other way, unless it conforms to your bigoted argument. It's just weird how that works, right, Dave? It's crazy. I'm sure it's just a coincidence, though.
easily overpower a woman. A woman cannot overpower a man. This step is just the first of many that Adams hopes to implement in the city. In addition to calling on other houses of worship to sign up for the program, he'd love to see the same program implemented in private residences. It's my vision to take the next step to this, go to the faith-based locals, and then move to private residents. There are residents who are suffering right now because of economic challenges.
Yes. Dave, I'm sure you'd be the first one to agree that the current economic situation in this country is not exactly ideal, right? Like, this is something you would normally be harping on. And now there's this instance where it's like, hey, look, if you have a room, here's some extra cash to help us out. And you're bitching about it.
I don't care how much I'm suffering. I am not opening up my home to an illegal alien to stay there with me.
Okay, because then that would become their suffering, right? Their suffering to have to stay with you, of all fucking people, and live with you. Like, if anything, the government should pay this person to live with you because of all the pain and suffering that would be incurred during said incident. It's like, this guy's honestly out here saying, I don't want these people to be here in my place. I'm sure they don't want to be there with you and your mom either. You're not going to share the pizza rolls whenever mom gets them out of the microwave.
Sorry, he already broke one law. What else is on his record? If these people were coming here legally or fleeing like a war,
like, dude, fuck off. I mean, a lot of these people are fleeing wars. Some of these people are fleeing like wars between the cartel, for example. Since I know what direction you're talking about here, Dave, these people are trying to flee the circumstances of their countries and try to make it better for themselves, for their families. But you don't give a fuck. What a ridiculous argument to make, especially for you. Thank you, Philly Guy, for the $5 super. You could also be paid for housing Ukrainian people. I wonder why he doesn't care about that. Skin color? Could be that. Could it? Yeah, no, definitely couldn't be that. No. Yeah, I definitely haven't seen him make a video berating whoever would be in charge of said policy for housing Ukrainians. I definitely haven't seen that. Interesting how that works. It's almost like you don't like brown people.
That might be another matter, but no, they're just coming here for economic opportunities, drug opportunities, and Buffalo Wild Wings.
And what the fuck is wrong with that? I like drugs and Buffalo Wild Wings. You got a problem with me, Dave? Do we need to fucking square up or some shit, my guy? Don't you ever talk shit about Buffalo Wild Wings, drugs, and money. Those are three amazing things. And how dare you besmirch the good name of those three things? Fucker.
They have spare rooms. They have locals. If we can find a way to get over the 30-day rule and the other.
And let's stop for a minute and pretend like Dave wasn't born in the United States. Okay, let's pretend like Dave was born pick a third world country, pick a country that's not doing well for economically or whatever for whatever reason. Pick one. Let's say Dave was born there. And Dave wanted to come to America because Dave loves America. Let's not forget he called America a resplendent utopia recently, even though it is fucking definitely not that. That's what Dave views America as. So, Dave, if you were born in one of those countries, you would probably be trying to get to America too, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? And do you know how long you have to wait to go through the process? Sometimes you're not able to do that. Sometimes you're not in the position to be able to do that. And you do what you got to do to take care of yourself and your family. And I'm sure you would do the same thing, Dave. Oh, wait, no, you wouldn't, because you're a little bitch.
Other rules governments have in place. We can take that 4.2 billion, 4.3 maybe now we potentially have to spend, and we can put it back in the pockets of everyday New Yorkers, everyday houses of worship, instead of putting it in the pockets of corporations. I'm assuming these are the hotels that are letting migrants stay there for free. Here's the problem. The migrants trash the hotel rooms. They are trashed when they leave.
So every hotel room that has ever put up migrants, as you're calling them, as you're saying, is being trashed. All of them. Because that was a pretty blanket statement that you reiterated like twice. Do you guys want to know what probably happened? More than likely, one hotel room got fucked up, and One America News Network ran a piece on it. Dave saw it, and now it's just like, Dave seems like the type of guy who has offered up his brain to wipe the asses of most far-right political news outlets. He seems like that. Yes, Mr. Rugby Lou said, this guy does talk like a white supremacist. There's a reason for that. And I'm not calling you that, Dave. I'm just saying there's a reason you have talking points that you have. And we'll leave it at that.
He stressed we should take this crisis and go to opportunity. He also reiterated, just because the city has found temporary solutions, no one should believe it's a sustainable long-term solution.
I see here in the chat, Dogs in a Pile says, can I link to the people we're talking about? I'm going to put out the link, since I have it up, to this video in particular, which you can go and check out his channel from there. But this is Dave. This is the video we're looking at right here. This is Lord of Patriarchy. So if you're interested in going to listen to this guy's incredible musings, there's that.
A sustainable solution. Send them back from whence they came and tell them, don't come here anymore.
Xenophobic Dave, folks.
That'd be reasonable. All right, that wraps up this one.
And that's good. Thank you for wrapping that up. If only your parents had made the same decision, I'm assuming sometime in the early to mid 80s. If your parents had made that decision, I'd be one less video short here today. But at the same time, I think I'd be a little bit more happier as far as the outlook of the world. All right, folks, we're moving on here. We've Classic Corky down, Dave down. We are now going to be looking at the man from our thumbnail today. We're going to be taking a look at Cyrax. And this video in particular we're going to be taking a look at was from his Facebook account because, and I'm not sure, maybe he's back on YouTube already. I know how Cyrax is, but he left YouTube recently. And this particular video, like I said, was done on Facebook Live. There was one person there, I understand, watching this video, and that was the person who was ripping it. So we could all take a look at it here on YouTube. So thank you to whoever that one person was. But let me get this queued up here. We're going to take a look here at Cyrax, who has lost millions of dollars in ad revenue. And this is boosted audio. Apparently his Facebook Live sucked as far as the audio goes. So if there's any kind of issue, if it's, I don't know if it's too loud or if it's odd, I apologize. But yeah, Cyrax has been denied millions of dollars in ad revenue, folks. It's quite a story. I'm sure you're all going to really feel for the plight of this fucking goon after this video. I say totally not sarcastically. Let's dig in, folks. Let's jump in the same way a shitty Sharpie would to his urethra. Let's dive right in.
Well, man, I know a lot of y'all have not heard me put out any new music on social media in a while. And I wanted to explain why. Because as y'all know, over the last 7 years, I've been through some crazy, crazy shit. And that's kind of, stunted me working on music and whatnot.
Would that be like when you choked your, what is it, or his grandma? I don't know, Sally's mom or his grandma? I guess his grandma. Is that the crazy shit you're talking about? Or is it maybe a little less crazy, like your fucking lawn furniture getting jacked? Oh man. If I was like an outsider and I didn't know anything about like locales and shit or whatever, like if I was just an outsider in this and someone told me about the story of someone like Cyrax, there's no way I'd buy it. No way I'd believe it. What a fucking web we've spun here, folks.
But what's preventing me from really dropping anything new, it's not, me focusing on this and that and the other, not letting it.
Hi, Daria.
It's because motherfuckers have been stealing my music, even if I get it copyrighted. And they've been getting the royalties for it. So, unfortunately, I have to wait to release my music until I can get an LLC going under my name so I can legally do my shit like I've been doing and not have my shit get jacked from me. Over the last 7 years, I've lost about anywhere from $1 to $2.5 million in.
Yeah. Hold on. I want to make sure I heard that absolutely correctly. Over the last 7 years,
My shit get jacked from me. Over the last 7 years, I've lost about anywhere from $1 to $2.5 million in ad revenue.
anywhere from one. My guy. No, you haven't. No. You may have lost a shitty Sharpie somewhere in your piss hole, but you have definitely not lost upwards of $1 million in ad revenue. My guy, there's no platform out there that's going to actually allow you to be a part of it and earn money and run ads and things of that nature. Because fucking look at you, $300K a year, right? Oh man, I'd like to see this video a whole lot more if it was Rev coming up here and be like, look, over the last 5-6 years, I have lost $750,000 due to Biggin and her love of DoorDash. At least it would be a little bit more accurate.
Reviews, donations, sponsors, $1 to $2.5 million, all kinds of stuff. Because of the
So Daria, if you like seeing me live, I am trying, fingers crossed, didn't go so well this week, to do a stream every Tuesday. Last 2 weeks it's actually done. I've actually maintained a schedule. This week from hell, I'm doing it. I'm 2 days late, but goddamn it, I'm here. And yeah, I am the real Peanut. That's the thing a lot of people don't know is I actually Peanut is a character that I portray online. I am the real Peanut. There is no other Peanut. And yes, mute that bozo. I do indeed help you poop. I'm very good if you I'm very good for your regularity, you know?
These people that have done what they did. But also on the flip side of that, man, I've gained a lot of, people that have heard my music, that love my music.
He's not even saying words. He's not even saying fucking words. That's at least $2.5 million worth of ad rev right there. And here I am stealing it from him. I can't wait to get the ad revenue from this video, as if there's going to be any, because I said fuck a lot at the very beginning. I can't wait. I'm going to see all kinds of stolen royalties now after airing this video right here. Fuck, my get rich quick scheme is finally happening.
And I just wanted to take a minute to say I love y'all, man. And I want to say thank you guys for listening to my music, for showing love, showing support. I truly appreciate you guys, man. I really do. I appreciate everybody that listens to my music. Everybody that, messages me saying how much my music has helped them.
Who? Give me one. That's fucking hilarious, Frank. Give me one person that has legitimately straight up written you a message talking about, man, your music saved me, Cyrax. It saved me. Look, bro, if Cyrax's music saved you, you were not worth saving to begin with.
All the fan letters, all the different cool shit. I appreciate you guys, and I don't ever take that for granted. Ever. And there are some people that, are out there that say that, oh, you don't have any fans and nobody likes you and da-da-da.
That's objectively true, Cyrax. You have no fans and nobody likes you. The only pleasure you bring anybody is laughing at you. You're unintentionally quite hilarious. That's the beginning and the end of the list. One bullet point. That's it. Cyrax has a video telling the kids being a gangsta is bad. Yeah, you know what? I think I've seen clips of this actually. That's pretty ironic.
And this is not the other. Well, that's not true. And you want to know why?
Why is that?
Because if you guys don't know, in culture of Norse Viking, a torque, which is not this or this, but this golden bracelet right here.
All right, Frank, if you're out there, he's talking about Norse Viking stuff. I'm going to need to let me know how full of shit he is, if he's accurate at all, because I don't know shit about it. As far as what he's saying the bracelet means, I don't put any stock into the fact that someone gave him this bracelet and thought that, he was such a great guy, which I'm pretty sure is what he's going for here.
This gold bracelet right here, this is what's called a torque. And these things are not given out lightly at all. They're given out to people that have high regard for someone else. So, like, let's say that I have a torque that I was given and whatnot, and I then
highly regarded,
pass that torque on to you. If I pass it on to you, it's because I have very, very high regard for you, and you've obviously done something that means something. That is, whether that be good or standing up for somebody or, something very significant. And those are the only times that those are given out. And this was sent to me by a fan who obviously, clearly has high regard for me. And I can honestly say the only
like, what would Cyrax do to earn high regard from someone? I'm very curious. Like, what is it that he's done to earn anyone's respect in any shape, way, form, or fashion?
time that this thing comes off right here, the only time this thing comes off is if I'm taking a shower. That's the only time that comes off.
Yeah.
Other than that, I wear it all day, every night. I'll sleep with it on, everything. You want to know why?
Why is that?
Because that's how much that means to me. Like, for me, it's an honor to receive something like that. To know that somebody has that much high regard for me that they're willing to do that, that right there means a lot to me. And I don't take that lightly. I fully embrace that. And I am so beyond honored to be able to receive that. I am beyond.
How did we end up here? Wasn't he talking about the millions of dollars he's been screwed out of in ad revenue for his quote unquote music? How in the hell did we get to a gold bracelet that was given to him because he is very obviously highly regarded?
Honored to receive something of that caliber. Like, that really does mean a lot to me. Like I said, I don't take that shit lightly.
Okay, so Frank knows a lot more about this than I do. Let's see, where are you at here? I know they're given out by kings to people for oaths, or people to get them as an oath ring. He watched the show Vikings and got it from there. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I knew there was more to it than this. There's absolutely no way anybody would see anything, any redeemable quality in this fucking goon right here. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate that.
I take that shit very, very seriously. Because obviously somebody has held me to a very, very high standard and has, seen something in me that not many get the chance to see. So to that person that did send me this, I want to say
Definitely not
thank you.
Hillbilly Jim.
This
No way.
Truly, truly means the world to me, man. And I want you to know that I don't take it lightly, that I take it very seriously, and that I'm beyond honored that you hold such a high regard for me. I truly, truly appreciate that.
Bro, like, what the fuck is this? If you were at the Oscars, they would have played you off by now. Stop talking about how regarded you are and and how you don't take it lightly. You don't take it for granted. All right, we get it. We get it. You're trying to talk yourself up here and make yourself appear to be a better human being than you are. It's not the case, my guy. It's not the case. I got this here PDF file that says that I'm awesome. I'm highly regarded.
But to all my fans out there that are wondering where I'm at now, because as you guys know, I deleted my main YouTube channel.
Lol.
For a reason, because I didn't want to get involved with that bullshit. I didn't need it. It's like the minute I went back on, I started getting trolled, and I don't need that shit. I'm in a very good point in my life right now where I can pretty much do whatever I want, really. And I feel very
for like get a job and support yourself, right?
fortunate for that. I'm very fortunate that I'm able to do what I want. I know a lot of people think like, oh, you didn't work and that's why you're able to do it. No, I did work. I worked for over 4 years scrapping metal, hauling over 700 plus pounds.
Press X to doubt,
within
folks.
a month. Every day. Hauling over 100 pounds of metal to and from the scrapyard every day for 4 years. 4 years. 4 years. So I can have all this stuff that I've been so lucky to be blessed with. Now, granted, some of it was from fans. And to y'all that did do that for me, I appreciate you for that. I really do. But a majority of the stuff, like my keyboards, my DJ deck, my mic setup that I currently am running, all that stuff I got on my own, dude. That's all stuff that I got on my own. The only things that were donated to me were...
So he was scrapping metal for 4 years, but he's also been doing music for 7. And he had all that ad revenue stolen from him that he thought was coming to him, but he was still scrapping metal. Am I keeping up here? Because, I mean, something's definitely amiss. But I'm trying to at least keep up with his narrative, if nothing else.
The 2 violins, the electric guitar, and the wheel rig. And that's really about it, dude. The only other thing that was given to me was from a very near and dear friend to me, which is my boy Danny over in Norway, who was gracious enough to send me an Xbox Series X because my other one got jacked up.
Bro, can you run that shit by me one more time? What the fuck is an Xbox Series X? The Hold on. We're going to try that again. Let's see.
Which is my boy Danny over in Norway, who was gracious enough to send me an Xbox Series X because my other one got jacked up because of a bunch of fucking idiotic trolls.
What he just plugged in was a 10 gigawatt kill stick that disrupts any technology plugged into it.
We know where you are. We have
Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember that one actually. No, it wasn't because you did something that was fucking stupid, like completely idiotic. You fell for it. No blame goes on you whatsoever, right?
Slick shit. But I am very gracious for every single thing that I've gotten.
He's very
Like I
gracious.
said, I have worked. I have worked my ass off for a very long time. And a lot of people seem to think that because I've been so focused on the troll shit that I don't know how to promote myself. And that's not true. I do know how to do that. It's just I've had to deal with troll shit for so long that I kind of forgot how to do that. And I'm kind of weaning myself back into that. Because before all this started, I was always promoting myself constantly on a daily basis.
Yeah, he was promoting himself by pulling his wiener out on streams and stuffing writing utensils into them, because that's that's where a lot of these up and coming artists don't really put it all together. They don't figure it out. Like the real way to get your name out there, stuff things in your pee hole. That's really the way to do it at the end of the day. And very commendable by Cyrax for figuring that out. Proud of you. He's highly regarded.
But I can't promote myself until I get my LLC so that I can do what I need to do and not have idiots fuck me over again. Because I'm done with my music being stolen. And I know a lot of people are like, well, dude, why don't you perform your stuff and da-da-da-da. There's a reason for that. Because I know the trolls are watching and they'll try to steal my shit. The minute that I perform it, they'll try to steal it. But I'm at a point in my music.
That wouldn't be doable if you actually produced some type of art that was actually worth listening to, and then you could like copyright it and things of that nature. But what you got going on, bud, especially that clip that we just saw a few minutes ago, that fucking wild Thornberry shit that was happening. Yeah, man, no fucking a 2.5 mil
career where I'm very, very happy, where I can release what I want when I want. I don't have to answer to anyone anymore like I used to. I know it's hard to believe, but I used to be on a major label and I didn't have to answer to people. And
name it. What's the label? What were you on? You were in Geffen? Is that where you were on? Let's hear it. What was the record? Has he ever actually stated what quote unquote major record label he was a part of? I'm very interested to hear which one it is. It's oh man. He didn't buy the Xbox. Someone from Norway sent it to him. Yeah, that's what he claims. That's what he claims. But he's also worked very hard and has, he can get whatever he wants. And he's owed anywhere from $1 million to $2.5 million. So, it's no big deal. Xbox be just dropping the bucket. This guy's loaded, highly regarded.
It sucked. I hated it. And I have nothing but the utmost respect for those people. 100%. I have nothing but the utmost respect for them. And I always will. Like, if they ask me to collab with them, shit, I'm right here, man. Let's do some damage. I'm always down to work and collab, man. I'm always willing to collab with, somebody that is very serious about music, that isn't a troll, that isn't out to fuck people over. Like, if they ever asked me to, come back onto their label and work with them, I would in a heartbeat. But at the same time, I've also learned over the years that I don't need a label. All I need is a solid, hardcore fan base that don't take shit from no fucking body. And I feel like with you guys...
But you got a fan base there, Cyrax, and they're taking shit from you, apparently. $2.5 million worth of it. It seems like to me, like if there's an artist out there and people are stealing their music and earning millions of dollars off of it, they take them to court. And that's kind of how that works. And I'm pretty sure if you thought for a second that you could and you had the funds, you'd be doing that. And that would be hilarious to see. Actually, I would give up many of my own dollars to see you try to take something like this to court. Okay. So he claims he was signed onto Machiavelli Records, the label that Tupac tried to start before he died. Oh wow. The one and only signee from Machiavelli Records is Cyrax. This fucking Tupac isn't dead, folks. He came back just to sign Cyrax, as you do.
I have that. And I can genuinely say I am very, very grateful to you guys. I know things have been hard with all these trolls probably attacking you guys, messaging you guys. And I apologize for that. I know that I shouldn't be because that's them doing it. But I'm so sorry that you guys have to go through that. That sucks that you have to deal with that. But overall, man, I just wanted to say thank you guys and let you guys know where I'm at. I'm currently working on a brand new project for YouTube. It's something that's been in the works for a couple of years now that I'm finally able to start to build upon. I can't say what it is because it is a surprise. But this is something that I've been working on with my good friend Matt and a couple other people at the same time. And, you know, this is a project that's been in the works, like I said, for the last 2 to 3 years. This is something that I've really been wanting to do, that I'm finally getting the chance to do. And it's ultimately this project.
And the one person watching on Facebook Live who's only watching you so they can screen cap it, screen record it, and laugh at you here on YouTube. Yeah, that fan base is going to make sure that it happens, right? Right, my guy. All right, I'm done with Cyrax for now. We got a couple of more videos I want to get to before we wrap this thing up. So, get the fuck out, Cyrax. That's what Sally should have said a long time ago, but I'll be the one to say it. So moving forward here, we're gonna head over to Odyssey. And we got someone here named Brana Bitch. What up, Brana Bitch?
Oh, wait, is it? Okay, we're working now. Yeah, I just got back from the gym. How you doing? I'm just making sure you know that you are a bitch.
Why is that?
Because you look like a burrito, and you're a Dorito.
A Dorito taco
You're burrito.
Look
bitch.
at that fucking forehead.
Yeah, Bwan. Yeah.
Bwandon.
Fuck you.
And put an exclamation point on that.
Did you just start or are you ending?
No, I got like another video or maybe two I'm going to be looking at.
Mm-hmm.
But I have not just started. I'm like an hour into this shit. So you're just in time for some Vaughn. You want to watch some Vaughn?
No.
Too bad. We're watching Vaughn. Give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you think. All right. You got I think we get the long intro this week, actually.
No, I don't want. Can we skip the intro?
Nah, man. Hold on. We'll skip the cars sitting here for no reason. What is that? Here we go. Okay, we're back to the cars.
I feel I was denied critical, need to know information.
What are things Mouse said before moving to Kentucky?
I'm taking the first Greyhound out of here.
I've got a message for all the scumbags, losers, killers, and haters of this world.
And the haters.
Billy must
Evil
be punished.
Must be punished.
Yeah. Punish him, Vaughn.
I said. Oh, wait. Can you back it up a little bit? I want to see that computer again. There you go. Hit play. Wait, no, keep on going. There you go. Dude. What motherboard is that? SATA 6, which is super old.
Comes with free dog hair. Indoor dog hair at that.
Dude, that thing is old as fuck, because that was before they started putting the glass side panels on the side of computers, and you can tell because they made that motherboard fucking brown.
Very pleasing.
They're pleasing to the fucking eye. God damn, Vaughn.
Oh, I like that part.
Okay, you're lucky I don't have access to Brand's login. I'm assuming it's probably like okay, mediocre video game. Apex Legends 456 exclamation point like you your our fucking channel, you fucking idiot. Dude, me and Brand made fun of you for the fact that you were gonna like name Megan's channel's login as The Walking Dead Telltale. And then you start streaming it.
Fucking Nostradamus is over here.
Dude, God, we're so fucking stupid.
Oh man, back to this song. The song's
we
amazing.
do this for a living, apparently.
And Little Red Sign says, "We're live, we're live, we're live."
Dude, I love that. Like going live to Vaughn and emo surprises them. Like they always look like fuck. I guess they get like a glimpse of themselves. Like gross. Which, you know what, I understand.
I'm just a fan of the fact that okay, so we are over 2 minutes into this video, right? 2 minutes of this just fucking epic, or supposed to be epic intro. And it all boils down to this fucking weird old goat man sitting right next to where his mother died in his double wide.
What's the epic part?
I'm sure he thought it was. Also, oh,
And it is so. Well, this was supposed to have been a chat with Woody, but Woody is not answering his Skype. So, and I was
Woody.
Hopefully bring in.
Who the fuck is Woody?
I don't know, but somebody who Vaughn had time for him, but he didn't have time for Vaughn. Go fucking figure.
Okay, so that leaves the list of everyone but J-Dubs. But they're scoring lovers right now.
I would have given you some money in this stream too, but you just wouldn't. You don't want to talk to me. It's sad, Billy.
It's not sad.
It's star-crossed lovers.
It's not.
Maybe they should reenact the ending of Romeo and Juliet. They both died.
I got a better one though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here you go. I have a video recording of J-Dubs talking to Vaughn. Okay, this is behind the scenes.
Oh, okay.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
J-Dubs, you got over Brett. Give it time, man. All wounds will heal. You know,
except for that one, and that one, also
maybe,
that one.
Maybe you'll just succumb to this wound.
Candace as well, and so she could weigh in since she's Asian. What are we going to talk about? We're talking about Japan.
No. What? No, we missed something. Back that up.
There's no way we missed anything.
Okay.
I'll take it back to where he first comes on camera.
Okay. Yeah. Do that. Because all right, I have a list of words.
Oh, you do, huh?
And not who the fuck? Fuck you, Frank.
Is it? Do we? There's no Jenkins.
There is no Jenkins. Frank, say something, you coward.
It's a quiet Jenkins. A silent
Frank,
Jenkins.
you're muted, you dumb bitch.
Here, ho.
Jenkins.
Fuck you. That was it. It was Frank's contribution, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, we have to go over the fucking emo video on the salt mine.
Yeah, I didn't pull that one. I pulled a different
Thank you.
video.
Dude, he keeps on talking about me. First off, he doesn't know who I am.
Billy.
You know who he called me, right?
He calls you Billy the Fridge, and it's funny because I just made a reference to calling you that last weekend on a stream.
Yeah, sarcastically, because you're like the fact that I can see my toes and that I have tattoos and I'm funny. Like those are things that we have very much not in common.
Okay, so back to this comment. So what does anything have to do with this lady being Asian? All right. So this is the beginning of the video. As soon as he pops on here, tell me what I'm missing.
And the little red sign says, "We're live, we're live, we're live," and it is so. Well, this was supposed to have been a chat with Woody, but Woody is not answering his Skype. So, and I was going to hopefully bring in Candace as well, and so she could weigh in since she's Asian.
What I miss?
Okay, okay. So we did miss. Okay, I just noticed what he did. So that old ass TV, what used to be over where he's sitting now, is his mom used to watch it when she was going to bed and dying.
On the floor.
And so he just scooted it over to the other side of the room because he's that fucking lazy.
Because she's Asian, Billy. That's why. There's got to be more to this. Like I'm gonna play on. Maybe we're cutting it off a little too early, and he explains what he means right after this. Maybe that's what it is.
What are we going to talk about? We're talking about Japan.
Oh, okay.
Japan has finally woke up to the reality that.
Well, she's Asian, so she knows all about Japan.
Oh, by the way, what does Pat Robertson and Bull have in common? They're both grifters.
Oh yeah.
And dead.
Yeah. Very fucking dead. Hey Pat, how come you didn't Hadouken the fucking Grim Reaper when he came a fucking scything for your ass, my guy?
He did, but he press up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start.
Fuck. Yeah, even the Konami code can't save you from the Grim Reaper.
No, Grim Reaper used the Konami code.
Oh shit! Well,
because the Hadouken very powerful. So
it's a wrap.
Yeah.
GG no re. Definitely no re. He's one of those guys that's like the only time I ever like hope there's a hell is when people like Pat Robertson die.
The globalists did not exactly have our best interests at heart. When they told us, "Oh, you don't need to have a bunch of kids. Just have one kid per family, and you'll be fine."
What?
Actually, you probably shouldn't have had any though, Vaughn. The government agrees. You know what he's going for here, right?
The Chinese rule that like you only have one kid that like they repealed like 6 years ago.
Yeah, kind of, but it's just he's gonna make the overall overpopulation is a myth thing, and Vaughn has all of his reasons lined up why, which I'm sure you're gonna love it. Thank you, Mud, for the $5 super. You should only speak good of the dead. So when I heard Pat Robertson was dead, all I said was good. I like it. Can you send Wilson the link?
No.
Sorry, Wilson, you're fucked.
You used his name.
Not just Asia, but here in the West as
See?
well. Told everybody,
Did you see what you did there?
Man, you don't need a bunch of kids. Just
You said, "I'm sorry, Wilson."
Look at me. Look at me. I meant to do that.
One kid is fine.
Send the
Not
fucking
realizing that you don't need to be a math whiz to figure out that if two parents die and they're only replaced by one child, that's called a deficit.
Well, what do we have to? Do you have to be a whiz to figure out like if one parent dies and it's your fault, maybe you should go to jail? I don't know.
Your mom and dad had
rocket
you no
scientist
matter
to figure
what.
this
Like
out.
they could have
We're
had
all
100 kids.
freaking
There's
out.
still a deficit. At least on the taxpayers of Kentucky.
of society at large, right? That's actually a good question. Does Vaughn have any siblings? Hey, Wilson made it. Look at him. Why don't you roll on in here, you volleyball? Bye. Hey, Wilson, does Vaughn have any siblings that you're aware of?
Not anymore.
Not anymore? Would he leave them on the floor too?
I muted him.
He's not muted.
I know. I unmuted him.
Oh.
Mute?
Now you're muted.
Now he's unmuted.
Now you're unmuted.
Fuck you, Wilson.
Operating in a deficit for how many years now? Oh,
6.
quite a few.
No.
Your whole life.
Actually.
So
So,
to answer your question, Vaughn doesn't have a
is,
biological sibling. He
had a stepsister or adopted sibling, and then she died, and he got really happy because he prayed to unnamed gods to murder her, and then she got murdered.
So what you're telling me is Vaughn played a game of Shower with Stepsister too?
Fuck no. She's too fast. Also, she's older, which is gross.
Yeah, it's not going to
I
stop
do
Vaughn.
believe that she was older, but yeah, she stayed in Ohio, and when the family, like when Alice and Urban went down to Kentucky, she stayed in Ohio because she actually like owned her own house.
Fucking weirdo.
Wow. So she's kind of sounding like the total opposite of Vaughn here.
Yeah.
I love when he tells like them moving to Kentucky story. Hi babe. He thanks, buddy. He always acts like it's it's like if he tells a story, it sounds like he's like 12 when this shit goes on. But then you realize he's like 22. And you're like fucking yikes. Like because from my perspective, when he talks about it, like I've already owned my first home by the age of like apples to apples when he got drugged to Kentucky with his mom.
Jesus Christ.
And to be fair, at that age, I also have a DD-214 that said honorably discharged, like him. So that's why I could have a VA loan, you bitch.
Let's see it, Vaughn. Let's see yours.
To answer your question about who Woody is, Woody's a bit of a conspiracy theorist. He's a bit of a whack job, but he's at least reasonable.
He's got a friend in Vaughn.
He got a friend in Vaughn. It won't take very long until they hate each other because they don't believe the flat earth assumption.
I hope the reason he didn't come is because he was on J-Dub's stream.
Oh, it'd be so good and funny. They should have competing streams. They should start sniping each other.
I think that Woody is kind of done with both of them.
Oh, it's not hard because they're both fucking terrible.
Okay, so you may not be off there, Wilson. He does maybe he is a little bit more reasonable than we thought.
Well, the reason I do like give credit to Woody is because Woody has been the person to call Vaughn on his bullshit about his dogs. About how he refused to take the dog to the vet for the supposed broken leg. And he told him, like, if you don't take the dog to the vet, I can't talk to you anymore. Like, I'm done. Woody called him to the carpet when fucking Midnight died.
The dog or the Nazi?
The stubborn potato.
Okay.
No, the Nazi's still alive.
Yeah. It's a shame that son of a bitch isn't next to the Swiss rolls in the garbage can.
He's just as good at Minecraft as the dog is now.
No.
Oh no, he tries to dig straight the fuck down, and then he goes, I don't know how I got stuck and got hit by lava. Ask Mandy. She's seen him. We have done rescue albino missions a few times.
Isn't it a thing in like the loading screen, like never like dig straight down?
He is very dumb.
Yeah. Like I don't even play, and I know that.
I remember one time he told me he's an idiot savant. And I was like, maybe you need to get rid of the word savant.
Thank you, Angel, for the $1.99 super. I'm sounding. Oh wow, am I? I didn't know my voice could do that.
Brand, you really have a face for radio.
I do actually. I was actually on the stream Sunday, and you weren't there, Billy.
See,
that's what we like to call a good stream.
We've had to say we have had done the safe albino missions. Every time I want to bring TNT, I just drop it down there.
So I couldn't be involved in this. I just blow up his house and just every chance I get constantly fuck with that. I can't be near him because I just want to like ruin him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just want to ruin that guy. So I just stay away.
Boy, howdy, do I have a story for after the show.
We need to stop listening
I
to the
imagine
global.
Midnight building a house and Billy on top of it with a bucket of lava.
Dude, one time he built a house out of dirt, and it was so bad that JD's daughter built him a dirt and left a nasty message inside, like, you loser albino fuck. He got so mad. But it was a nice house, and he like refused to use it for a while because there was a mean message in there. And then we had to go Operation Save Midnight from the mean message.
Nah, I don't do that anymore.
No, we were not doing that anymore.
Live with it.
Well, don't we? Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we
they
do.
have the wrong idea. Anyway, the point is that that I have a news article that I'm going to give you, and the
You
dogs
shouldn't
are
have
coming
done
in
it to the
here,
boy.
looking at me
He's just a
funny.
boy.
What do you want, y'all?
He's a boy.
What do you want?
Holy shit,
What do
there's
you guys
another one?
want this morning? You want to grab that?
He has two
Actually,
dogs
it
in
is
his possession.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought Midnight. Okay, so that's Midnight's kid, I guess.
Yeah, that's one of Midnight's puppies.
Ah, fuck.
How is he allowed? He can't keep getting away with this.
I'm gonna let Sam keep his dog.
They even.
By the way,
okay.
By the way, I heard your joke. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I knew you'd appreciate it.
I heard it. I giggled. I was like,
So what's this dog's name? Afternoon?
It's either Floppy or Sharpie. I don't know which.
Well, if it's Sharpie, keep it away from fucking Cyrax.
Yeah.
dude, they act like that dog isn't being sexually assaulted based on his name. Fuck you. That's currently happening. Unless it's a boy, and then he's not doing it because, you know.
That'd be gay.
That'd be gay.
Can't have any of that.
Yeah, the same rule that Vaughn has for his dogs as he does his kids.
He's a wild man.
Folks, that's a joke that even I would have made.
Yeah.
On the bright side, I didn't say they looked off to the left and then she wanted to sexually assault her kid or something stupid like that.
Yeah, Billy reads body language about as well
I
as
don't.
Jesse does.
Oh yeah, as well. Yeah, then yes. Yeah. My autistic ass reads body language just as well as she does.
Yeah, you're built for knowing, like, you know, social norms and stuff like that.
Opposite.
I would love to be inside Billy's head, like listening to him try to read body language.
Oh God, is it anything like reading supers?
It's just like static.
I love how I get that, and like the main super that fucked me over was fucking Nick James' fucking illiterate ass, and y'all are like just running with it still.
Oh, Nick, come back and send some supers, man. We'll get Billy to read them. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that comment, by the way. I do.
So, if you notice towards the corner of the door, that is an empty ice cream cup. That is sat there for over a
Bro, it's like, it's even turned over.
Yeah.
Isn't that exactly where his mom passed?
I think she was more towards the bed.
Ah, that figures with the slumber party that was going on.
Like, this is the new game. Like, when we used to play, like, what's on Shanny's, bed rest. It's what's on Bob's floor.
Oh man, let's see. Let me embiggen this. Let's see what we got here. Okay, now that's where I draw the line, Billy. I'll like penis all day, but I'm not complimenting Vaughn on any kind of fatherhood. Okay, how long is he going to be gone from this? I'm going to skip ahead.
Like, it's a 17-minute video, and all he talks about is like, if two parents have one kid, but that's a fucking deficit. Okay, well, Vaughn, you're one person that has
No kids.
Donated sperm for 4 children.
They're on vacation.
4 or 5?
4.
Are we concluding the clone?
Well, the clone is the 4th.
Oh, okay.
Well,
he technically had 6, but his 2 children with his first wife, unfortunately, were still.
Unfortunately?
Fortunately for them.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
like, I get it. Like, having a dead baby pop out of you probably sucks, but like,
right,
having a live baby from Vaughn looks like it sucks too. So like, I don't know, like,
Well, the reason I say unfortunately is because they had a mother that did not have the mind of a child, and
She didn't have a great mind. She's fucking Vaughn.
There's that.
Yeah, that was back when we don't know what Vaughn
He was
like.
never normal, dude. He got fucking ran out of the military immediately.
I mean, if I'm being real though,
I can argue this all day. I bring it.
If I'll be real with you, if I knew I had been sired by Vaughn, I'd wrap that fucking umbilical cord around my neck and butterfly myself in the womb. Yeah, I'd butterfly effect myself. Yeah, sure.
Dude, I love how I can make these arguments, like how tripod incident wasn't even the top 10 worst things happened to those kids.
According to that body language, most definitely.
Well, the point I'm trying to make is that his first wife might have been like smart enough to leave Vaughn and take the two sons with him.
No.
She was smart enough to actually like divorce him.
Yeah, but she was not smart enough to not have the second kid with him. The first one came out yeeted, and then the second one came out yeeted. That means that it happened twice. What did the great philosopher George W. Bush say?
Put food on your family.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, can't shame me twice.
You see, you can't fool the fool again.
So, fuggle yourself, Wilson.
I think he's coming back.
Oh, there he is.
This again. Let's try this again, folks. All right. Anyway,
aren't you glad my parents made a replacement for themselves? Gah.
Can we just appreciate those fucking man tits?
I have been for quite some time.
Like,
can we appreciate the laziness of where you put the Wi-Fi thing at,
or the laziness of that eye,
or the desk lamp that's sitting next to his fucking bed,
or the chalk outline next to the bed?
You could at least sleep it up. Fuck.
I wonder why he still is like holding on to like the CRT TV.
Oh, we already discovered that. We discovered it because that's where the TV used to. He's where the TV used to sit. So he just slid it back there, and I'm guessing he's so lazy because they're heavy that he doesn't want to carry it outside.
So he fucked up the hardwood floor, just dragging it across the room.
Oh, without a doubt. Like, he gives a fuck. You see, in the old place, there was feed me and shit.
Okay, let's take bets. How long until this place looks identical to the single wide?
Oh, it's going to take way longer. He doesn't have, like, financial burdens helping him fuck it up.
He doesn't have wrecking balls, like, stealing his fucking stofers.
They're on vacation, folks.
Dude. Like, Shanny and Rep have the problem that they need to get up their kids because it costs too much money. And fucking Vaughn is like, I need my kids back to get more money.
The duality of cow.
We are going to discuss overpopulation. And as Elon Musk has so kindly given me the link to a
he did not. Look at that dirty ass hands.
Okay, so this video is when I pulled the show.
Is this after we made fun of him for this?
Yes.
This was like 2 days ago.
Yes.
Vaughn, you are one dumb cunt.
He still thinks that he thinks that he got this link specifically from Elon Musk. It was sent.
Dude, I need to set up an Odyssey account as Elon Musk and start chatting. Because, dude, it worked last time when I was Jared Leto in Shannon Riff's chat.
Yeah.
Dude, lowercase Leto, by the way. That was my bad. They made fun of me. No, it was when they were on YouTube, I think it was like over a year ago. And I told him, like, hey, Rev, I totally want to hire you for a movie project. And Shanny goes, that's not the real Jared Leto. And Rev goes, it might be.
Was that when Rev was like trying to say like he would beat the fuck out of Jared Leto?
Yeah, he said he would beat the fuck out, so I made a Jared Leto account. And I was like, sup, Rev? You want to say something? He waffled immediately.
If you want to make an Odyssey account and really fuck with Vaughn, do it something like, Rand Paul and just put a check mark next to your name. He will fucking bite. I think that's what happened on
I mean, as long as you don't say anything that is even like approaching something that one of us would say to him, I think you'll be good.
Yeah, like So I can't tell him to kill himself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
I
think
mean,
most people would
when
tell
I
him
say
that.
kill himself, I mean he should log off the internet or something fucking dumb, like you're a waffling dumbass.
Just go lay down in that chalk outline over there, Vaughn. And since we're talking about passing on to the next generation, you can go out the same way.
So secular.
Are you talking about Vaughn, Pat Robertson, or Bull?
Why not all three? Why not have a hat trick of death?
Oh, Vaughn's mom. Sorry, he's still alive.
Yeah.
So secular had dusted off one of the old videos from right off the divorce from Andrea. And he was making a video about raging and how people goad him into just flying off the handle and saying all sorts of nonsense. And he's trying to explain to like the 300 subscribers that he had left on YouTube, because after the Kelly shit, everyone left. Yeah, he's saying that. Go ahead.
She's as good at choosing memberships as she is at choosing men.
Confirmed. Thank you, though.
So Vaughn has it in his mindset that we want to see him rage out to where he has a heart attack and dies on stream. I do not want to see that.
Oh, Emo said the same thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've heard this elsewhere before.
Yeah, like they're merging. Luckily, he doesn't have any kids.
I don't want to see Vaughn have a heart attack and die on stream.
His friend fucks snakes, though.
Yeah, right.
Do you have a friend that fucks snakes? That'd be cool.
It's different in Clay County.
He has a friend that, well, he used to have a friend that swallowed nails, but what I will say about that is if Vaughn were to rage so hard that he...
What's that sticker? I mean, like...
Yeah, it's not showing up on the StreamYard end, but
It
thank you
won't.
for the super sticker. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's...
see, huh? Oh, God, that fucking thumbnail, you creepy fuck.
Oh, it's so good, man. I made it myself. Aren't you proud? Can I put it on the fridge, Billy? Can I put it on Billy the fridge?
It just hearts, by the way. Ah, fuck. Vader. I get no respect.
What? No respect.
No respect. They don't put no respect. I walk in the stream and I did no respect.
I try to walk across the street and Tim drags me there. No respect.
I try to walk across the street and then I get hit by a car. But luckily I bounce off it because I'm brain dead as fuck. My name's G-Man.
No G respect. I think we're going to stop interrupting you, Wilson. Go ahead.
The joke I was trying to make was that if Vaughn rages so hard that he has a stroke and turns into a slobbering potato on stream,
that'd be great.
That would be fucking just chef's kiss.
Vaughn, the only person I ever wished died on stream was one of my favorite people on YouTube. So I don't wish it for you. Yeah. I told Grampy I hope he dies I hope he dies while he's streaming so I can see him live and dead at the same time.
Schrodinger's lobster.
Oh yeah, dude. And dude, I almost killed him. It's a unicorn. I almost killed him
for the unicorn.
I almost killed him with that joke because he laughed for like a solid 12 minutes. Oh, and like he kept on reading it. And there was like 6 people in the chat that were mad as fuck at me.
Yeah, well, those people are the type of
did
people
not know Grampy.
Exactly.
No. They're also the type of people that think Grampy would like a fucking petition to get fucking Shanny off the internet and think that would do anything. And if you said that, you're a fucking idiot.
Change.org's gonna get rid of Biggin.
I don't know. People who say that are basically everywhere.
Yeah, I've noticed there's there's stupidity breeding in a certain community, or an offshoot of a community, rather.
Bean counters that has figured out that the overpopulation is a flat out lie. We are not overpopulated. In fact, we're underpopulated. If anything, the entire 7 point.
What, those milkers?
Those claws. Dude, no, back it up like a second. Look at them fucking claws before he moves them in. Like, I thought Grampy had claws.
Anything. The entire
Look at that thumbnail.
Oh, that's
7.7.
You can up the quality to 720p. Oh, no, it's already at 720p. Never mind, you're good. It's my bad.
No, like his shit back in the day, like he had like 2-inch long fingernails because
I know, but every once in a while people bully him into like cutting him. It's kind of like where we bullied G-Man to no longer say jail, and he spelt it jail. And he's like, you're gonna go to Jail, and like, oh fuck, you got the spelling right.
God, I forgot about that.
You're gonna go to Vietnamese jail. That was my favorite thing, was listening to G-Man try his best to say Vietnamese.
Finlay Moon Yun.
Yeah.
Memorabilia.
Sexual innuendos.
I forget that one was G-Man, honestly.
Virgina.
Yeah, a Virgina. I thought it was.
No, it was Virgina. It was a B.
Virgina. Gotcha.
It was a B. Yeah, he's very fucking stupid. Dude, have you ever listened to any of his Odyssey shit?
I did not know he did Odyssey.
No, not Odyssey. Clubhouse.
No, I've never even been there.
Oh, holy shit.
It's so funny. He just, he yells at them and then acts like they don't know the G-Man from the YouTube. And they're like, you're a bitch there too.
Dude, have you seen he's got an upcoming video and like the fucking thumbnail looks like a mattress with shit and blood on it and it's talking about Jason?
So it was the mattress that Jason slept on while he was in their house?
You know what?
In his house?
Do you know that's like there's been a lot of lawsuits going on right now, and like we've been staying out of them because they're all fucking hilarious, and like there's no point, there's no heroes in any of them. But do you know who has the most credible lawsuit right now?
Who?
Draven. Because fucking G-Man stole the shit out of his original property. He was like, Shanny is a piece of shit. We cool? No.
Nope. Don't think that's how it works, bud.
We still cool?
Hold on 1 second. This kid in here is fucking with this vacuum cleaner. I'll be back and check to see if we're cool or not.
So
you autistic fuck?
That's not how you do it.
The woman Candace that Vaughn brought up earlier, I've not actually seen the videos, but apparently she's pretty relevant on Clubhouse and a lot of really fucking wackadoo Christian accounts. Like, that bitch is fucking nuts.
Why did we invite Wilson on again?
I mean, he's a baller, you know?
Shut the fuck up.
Shut baller.
Oh, you shut up more, you fucking...
20 is rims on the Impala.
Now I know why you're not a basketball, because you're white as fuck.
Baron Erwin Eugen von Helton. That's his name now. He's not a fucking Rittmeister anymore since he broke up with J-Dubs.
He might not be a Rittmeister anymore because we pointed out that that's like a Nazi fucking name.
Bullshit. We pointed out that Elon Musk account was fake too, yet here he is.
That's also true.
He doesn't listen.
Maybe J-Dubs was the one writing it for him. He's like, nah, I'm too lazy.
He didn't know how to spell it.
No, this is his Odyssey account. J-Dubs has no power over his Odyssey account.
You have no power here.
Yeah, but he's using it. He's using StreamYards. Does J-Dubs still paying for the StreamYards?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. He's using StreamYards, yet he does not have anyone on the fucking panel. This is how inept Vaughn is.
To be fair, so was Bran.
Oh, I use it for everything. I can't even
until like a few minutes ago.
I can't even talk shit.
Until I popped in, he was by himself on StreamYards.
And you couldn't have popped in if I hadn't used StreamYards. And
I know you couldn't
have made it either, Wilson.
Yeah, I know. And like every once in a while, Frank will do his other bullshit, like, you know, trying to get dates. And
gotta catch 'em all.
Oh, fucking thank God. And I can't pop in and fuck with him there. Man, this stream got way better.
Yeah, we're rolling to great success.
A billion of us
way ahead of you, Bill.
can fit inside the tip, not the whole country now, just
the tip, folks,
of one of the smallest countries in Africa called Gambia.
Okay, but just because you could fit everyone there doesn't mean it would be good to live that
Survivable.
way. Right.
So like you need so much land for the shit we eat because of how you grow corn, how you grow all the other bullshit, the cows, then we have to fucking have food
Farmland,
for
yeah.
them. And then you have to also take into account like how we generate electricity, how we move around, where we actually live, because we can't just stand shoulder to shoulder looking up into the sky like fucking ostriches.
And we're just talking bare minimum for society shit here. Vaughn.
Yeah, and then you have to take water into account. Then you have to take in like transportation into account. And you got to take in the roadways, the shopping, the eateries that we would eat at, shit like that. And then you're over like well over like a good chunk of a bunch of states. Just if if you wanted the most cramped conditions.
Right. Like I hear this argument so fucking much, and I'm like, how does no one who makes this argument not realize how utterly ridiculous they sound when they say it? Like Vaughn, I get confirmed fucking moron, whatever.
No, yeah, he's an idiot. But like, yeah, I've heard it before from people that aren't like completely brain dead, and you're like, wow, this is the most brain dead take ever. Like you're just saying it because you want to disagree with people. That's the only reason. Is you're like, oh, there's so many people that could fit. And like you're like, technically that is true. Like everyone could fit into this thing, but then you have to go, hey, dipshit, life would be literally over in 20 seconds.
Right, like you could fit everyone alive on Earth there, but soon there would not be anyone alive on Earth.
Yeah, because there would be like 12 people left.
Yeah, the ones that could breathe after everyone else died.
Yeah,
and could then move around.
You put everyone there, like the oxygen would like.
Right.
There's only like 20% oxygen in the air we breathe. So like,
yeah.
I couldn't imagine what it'd be like, and plus all the body heat from all the people. Because like, you've been to like an NFL game before.
Fucking insanity.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's you really, when you go to big events like that, you really start finding out what percentage of the population just doesn't really care that much about showering.
Or like, have you heard Bill Burr's like thing about him running for president?
No.
Where he's like, okay, my first inaction is 80% of you must die. So I have tests underneath everyone's chair.
Holy shit! Why do I want to vote for Bill Burr now? Why am I writing in that name?
I don't have a pencil. Well, you're already gone.
Oh man, I'm really digging this platform. I was really digging the things Cornel West had to say, but once I heard that 80%, I'm like, okay, I'm on board.
What the fuck is running for that weird ass party?
I don't,
strip of the country.
Bro. I don't know. I have so much respect for Cornel West as a thinker and as a person, but that
you
party
just
is
lost
garbage.
a good chunk of it, like immediately.
He didn't lose it. I don't understand the decision. I don't understand the decision making as far as running that party.
Okay, if you respect someone for a thinker and then they pick the worst party, you're like,
well, you also have to take into consideration if
you phone this one in, bro.
Well, you have to take into consideration like what's the idea behind it. If the idea is just to try to get more like leftist ideas out into the ether when the Overton window is so far right, like I would expect you to try to, like, you could say, okay, run for the Democratic Party, but like, I mean, they're not taking anyone, no matter how high they're polling, seriously.
If you want to get more leftist ideas passed, like, or through, or like into the Overton window and stuff like that, run in a smaller fucking race. You don't have to go immediately to president. We're like, are you the fucking Green Party again? Run for like a governor. There's definitely a governorship where he can like tranche someone.
You're 100% about that, but I think it's once again, when I say out into the ether, I mean, like, take for example, like how many people pay attention to politics when it's not presidential
not a lot, but like, right. But what you should do is like, okay, run for a governorship or run for a Senate or something else, congressman or some shit, and then the next election cycle.
I get that point. I do.
And run for the Democratic seat.
I just think that's like a different avenue toward a goal.
Because one is productive and one is
philosophical
or
just
pseudo productive.
Sure, I'll settle for that. Welcome back, Wilson. We just derailed the entire Vaughn video.
Oh, for anyone that wants to look at a really fun video, go check out J-Dubs' newest video and just act accordingly.
Wait, J-Dubs has a new video?
Is it the games you love?
No, it's John Gashala and
oh god, no, how do you spell? Is it JHON?
It's
or
G something.
Is it no? How do you spell John? How does he spell John?
With an H, I think.
Yeah, JOHN. But
G E.
I am unfortunately subscribed, I believe.
John Gagula? No, that's not it.
When did he post?
I'm just gonna throw some fucking letters at the wall. How do you spell Gashala?
I think it's GIHSH.
GISH. Oh, is it GISCHAL? Oh, let's see, that's him. Yeah, that's him. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't play the video because holy shit! Like, if there was any more reason to fucking think that J-Dub should die in a fucking car fire, it's this video.
Wait, what platform is this on?
YouTube.
Fuck, I don't see it. I thought I was subscribed to that weirdo. I don't see it though.
You might have been subscribed to like one of the 15 fucking James Paul Von Helton accounts.
Dude, is Sam arguing that the Germans were almost in the right for attacking the Jews?
Oh no, this one is J-Dub saying that he can't wait till Muslims take over America because he suddenly remembered he's Muslim all of a sudden. And you know, if you think the gays have it bad now, wait till they're getting tossed off rooftops.
Fucking John.
Well, on the bright side, that means J-Dubs would be throwing himself off a roof.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing J-Dubs get DJ Jazzy Jeffed off a fucking roof. I'm down for it.
I would be.
And I'm under the same rule of thumb that Drag was when he's like, I hope Shani doesn't fall down all the flights of stairs, but just the last 4 steps.
Oh, that'll do her in.
No, so she just like gets stuck. That'd be funny.
Like a tortoise.
Yeah. Hit play. Bitch.
Oh. I don't wanna.
And all 7.7 of us can fit at the tip end of that country.
God, you're
not even
dumb.
using the whole country.
God, you're fucking
So basically,
stupid.
Who wants to play a game of with Vaughn of just the tip? You game, Billy? You gonna play this game? You gonna step up, play a little just the tip with Vaughn?
Based on the last people that played it with him, I don't want to play. Spoiler: they got taken 12 times.
Yeah. God damn it.
Oh no! Actually, no. The last person I played with them was on next to Little Debbie. Actually, no. The last person I played with him, we saw on the screen.
Ah, shit. That is true. That is true.
The fucking dog.
They just became an outside dog for the next few minutes. They went out there. Oh my God! Is that why he calls them
out there?
Is that why he calls them inside dogs? No, but I'm gonna move on
He's
now.
inside them.
He called them inside dogs because he was too lazy to let them outside. I'm not making that joke.
Because
I'm making that joke. He
inside
fucks his
the dog.
dogs. He's a piece of shit.
Inside dog.
Well,
Things are different in Clay County.
yeah. I don't know why he had to potty train the inside dog and constantly let that inside dog always go out.
I mean, the kids were shitting everywhere. I don't know why the dog has to be any different.
Well, I mean, they're used to, rooting through shit.
Yeah.
Second indictment.
Fly speck. I mean, literally, we're literally a fly speck when compared to the
two indictments. We got to
landmass
pump
that's
those
out
rookie
there.
numbers
Okay,
up.
So what is this overpopulation agenda by the elites for? It's for control. It's for
Jesus
control.
Christ, secular!
Because
Please
they
tell me
can't
you're fucking
control. It's hard
joking.
to control 7.7.
Wait, what do we? Wait a minute. What? That's not really a thing, though, right?
I'm gonna call bullshit on that because Vaughn does not know how to cook.
Oh, you
dude, we're
that
not
sounds
saying.
like
No, you're saying lol. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. Fuck you, secular, you motherfucker.
for you to look. First off, it's funny that we took a second to go. Damn, is that true? Like, that's the level of human being that Vaughn is. We're like, well, I could see him eating a dog. I mean, also, Wilson, take that back right now. You've never seen chili dogs by the Vaughn? That man can cook.
that he fucking microwaved hot dogs.
Yeah, but
This was something that me and Grampy had brought up, that he is too fucking lazy to boil a fucking hot dog.
Yeah, now one of you is dead. So
is it because of the hot dog? Is that what you're saying?
Also, he claims that like Cincinnati chili is like the fucking state dish of Ohio, and then he goes and buys a fucking can of just generic fucking dog food chili from the Dollar General.
But I bet he had those Bar S Franks, didn't he?
Fuck me, they might have been Bar S.
Yeah. Oh man, so sometimes things just align perfectly.
Like Grampy had made the joke about Bar S, just everything. Like when he rubbed his fucking revolvers with fucking Bar S bologna,
right?
Because they might have included pork. The only time I have ever bought Bar S bologna was because you could buy like a half log of it, and I smoked it.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's Vaughn, there's a little bit of everything in that Bar S, sweetheart. There's a reason the price is as low as it is.
It's a lot easier to control 500 million, which is what the Georgia Guidestone said, to bring the population down to, right? And like I said, these were...
Yes, because the government is making policy based off the Georgia Guidestones, right, Vaughn?
Rip the
Chili dogs by the Vaughn.
Chili dogs by the Vaughn.
You've been looking at Fat Photog's channel ever since these comments were made.
Yeah, I was.
Okay. Because I recently found out how hard it is at this point to find a certain Fat Photog video.
Dude, it's so difficult. He's made so much good shit.
Oh, they're all fucking home runs.
We really do not deserve Fat Photog. Like, he is just a genius at his art.
Probably the most talented person in the community.
We don't. Okay, so it's great. So so we can show like what we got. Like, so what we deserve is what we deserve is Lowell's Cows Productions. What we got is Fat Photog. Great.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
No, I reverse that. I say, what we got was Lowell's Cow Productions. What we deserve is Fat Photog.
No,
we don't deserve good things.
No, we don't deserve good things.
And we don't deserve Fat Photog.
Yeah. We deserve Lowell's Cows Productions because this fucking shit is trash.
I'm glad we have Fat Photog, but we definitely do not deserve that man's talents.
No, I don't. I'm at sub to Lowell's Cows Production and I am the Unchained Maidens.
Right. There's
Not at all.
There's an equal probability of you subscribing to either channel.
I'm sorry, Lowell's Cow Productions. Like, when one of your go-to people to talk about all things Vaughn is Blue, you're kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Kind of?
Yeah. You may be full on stupid.
The only thing he knows about Vaughn is that he wants to stab him.
Yeah.
Which the only thing he knows about Bran is that he wants to stab him. The only thing he knows about Billy, that he wants him to get raped by a gaggle of Muslims, apparently. Which I got a more specific one, which heart. And the only thing he knows about Wilson is that he wants to stab him.
Deflate him.
Is that what you call a group of Muslims a gaggle?
I don't know. Ask John Gashala.
I imagine he would use that terminology. Yes.
Dude, he said a group of angry. I'm like, Jesus Christ!
Like, wow, bud.
I mean, I've said a lot of fucked up things to Vaughn, but I've never threatened to like put cigarettes out on his eyeball.
Dude, that took to the point where irate Alex was the one that fucking banned him. For him to go, yikes.
Yeah.
It takes a lot.
It's true. Jesus, go lay on someone's couch and speak, John. Before you start acting out on these thoughts you have.
Because you've been watching it?
Not even, but just hearing what I'm hearing here. And I'm being honest with you, like, you look at John, he looks like, yeah, we caught this serial killer in whatever residential area. Like he's got that vibe.
Oh, like he did a video, I think it might have been yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Like he's in his own little bedroom.
In his own little bedroom.
His wife's gone.
Because his wife's gone.
And he has the AC unit that has like the 2 fans.
He has the AC unit and it has 2 fans.
They're going full steam, but then they just stop.
They're going full speed, but then they just stop.
Why did it turn into Queen all of a sudden?
I don't know, dude. I don't know why my brain was like, you should sing every last couple words that Wilson says. And I just did it.
Billy can't read.
The rest of my liver works.
I mean, my liver works overtime, son.
No, it does not.
I mean,
your liver works as good as Emo's fucking old car. Crank it over, Mike.
Mike, get the socket wrench. Dialysis.
So if you have a 1999 Chevy Silverado 2500. This is how you get the distributor cap working.
Billy, you are way too fucking good at emo grunts.
First you get your Hillary Pugh to put her tongue on it.
You are way too good at that fucking emo grunt.
Thank you. And this is why you won't come on panel with anyone.
Oh, you got
you
the
want to
phone
come on
number,
my
right?
panel, you have to subscribe to my channel for 50 years.
For 57 years, Wilson, you fucking hooah.
Get a time machine, troll.
Yeah. I looked at all the comments and not one was nice.
I like the ones that kind of sound like a
laugh. Fire.
Oh yeah, you did go full on Beavis there. Yeah, so basically, fuck you, Vaughn. You're not even worth listening to.
Well, I want to hear the rest of it.
You do?
Not really, but we got some time. We got a couple minutes. Lazy bitch.
Yeah. Well, see, I started on time.
Yeah.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah, fucking week late.
And $1 short.
It's 3 days late.
Incendiary.
Fuck, you're gonna make me hit play on this.
We're
hit play, bitch.
Counters that know math a hell of a lot more than you do, troll. So stop your laughing, because you don't know shit. I love how 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds know more than us 60-year-olds do.
That's because we're not fucking stupid.
Isn't that the
you're not rich?
You talk about narcissism and hubris. Well,
I think it's talking to us.
I'm going to know more than a 60-year-old like me. They actually says that.
I mean,
I
like,
did.
Vaughn,
I did. Dude, I said that to him. I said, just because you lived through it doesn't mean you know anything about it. You're still dumb as fuck.
Right. It's like, Vaughn, it's very easy to live a long life of ignorance and stupidity. Like, here you go doing it now.
Super easy. Vaughn, you know I know more about you? Buying my own home and getting honorably discharged from the military. Strange.
Yeah, Vaughn, do you know what I know more about than you do? Firearms.
Vaughn, do you know what I know more about than you do? Not fucking chicks with brains that are melted. That's weird.
You know what I know more about than he does? What the effects of a stroke look like.
I know more than he knows about. That Andrea did not get raped on that bus.
Trust me. Deep down, he knows.
So since Secular might be in the chat, you might want to go back to Secular's channel and cover a certain video that he dusted up, where one of Vaughn's like, "I'm gonna dox you" people was basically calling Andrea regarded.
Oh shit! Really?
To be fair, she is.
Well, he got with her. I mean,
it's a weird thing. It's from fucking forever ago, where this chick is saying that the trolls lured her to some fucking Burger King, and they took her to a hotel, and then she rattled off a lot of names of a lot of trolls that Vaughn has, where they just spent like 3 days having the sex with her. But she specifically calls Andrea regarded. And this was someone trying to defend Vaughn. So if Andrea was in fact regarded, what does that say about you, Vaughn?
yeah. What did you do? Who were you in this scenario?
And she debunked the whole like getting graped on a Greyhound bus by a giant black man, because that's not how Greyhounds work.
Wait, so that had the sex. This is like what he said verbatim. This is a quote.
This is what she said.
Okay. Gotcha. Had the sex. As you do.
Yeah, like you do.
They actually said that on our stupid hate videos. Well, we know more than Von Helton. Wait a minute. You've been on the earth 60 years, moron? No, I don't think you have.
That doesn't mean you know anything.
So shut your pie hole, because you don't know half of what I know. And that's a conservative estimate.
I know twice as much as you do.
Anyways, but let's get on.
I imagine, and trust me, we're pretty fucking stupid. I imagine any of us here have forgotten more than Vaughn currently knows about any given topic. And we're starting at low bars here, Vaughn.
Like, I'm the first one to say that in a lot of things, I am a fucking idiot. Billy, you can attest to that. But when it comes up like guns and shit, I know what I talk about.
Here's Vaughn. Here's Vaughn talking about sex.
But we might have made a little son. I'm good at sex, you're bad at sex. 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 I'm good.
I love Bob's Burgers.
Egg dropping is the orgasm.
Oh, I remember when he said that.
Yeah. An orgasm.
Oh, I clearly am good at it, Andrea.
Got her pregnant, didn't I?
Yeah. And even J-Dubs fucking doubled down on it. Like, well, apparently he got Andrea, pregnant twice.
Can't imagine J-Dubs double downing on something. Maybe the big red one. By the way, Vaughn, I've seen the picture. It's red.
And we can see the wood paneling from your house behind it.
Yeah.
That was your.
I wouldn't call it
penis.
big. Looks more like a thumb, and it looks very angry. Looks like he had a Cobb's case of the wankers scab going
That's
on
why
that day.
That is the reason why he's been defending Cyrax.
Has he been defending Cyrax?
Yes.
Why are all these counts defending each other?
Yeah, Emo's defending Vaughn now, so yeah.
Yeah, Vaughn tried defending Cyrax because he claimed the video of Cyrax getting his ass beat by Marty
was hilarious.
Vaughn claims that it was absolutely fucking hilarious. But Vaughn claims that the person that was filming it was Cyrax.
Oh yeah, he does have a backwards.
I
tape.
forgot. I'm not on camera. I made a face of the fuck.
So when you see this tiny little person like charging this, like from my understanding, Marty is not a fucking small dude. He's like 6'5" and like 300 some pounds. So when you see this fucking little tiny,
Oh my god, we need to get a beat laid where like the beat goes on and then every once in a while it's like the goat screaming, Nick screaming, and Cyrax screaming. That'd be a good time. I like how Emo wants to fight me. That's good.
You deserve to be punched in the face, Billy.
I bet you won't come to fucking where the fuck I am, Billy.
I bet you I won't either, because that place looks like a shithole. Emo.
Fuck you, Emo.
Please try.
You bitched out to an old man and a woman, and you called the
An
fucking
old
cops.
man on oxygen.
Oh, well, add fucking, a room full of idiots to that list too, because he bitched out on us too.
Where the tweets from?
It was like your idea, my guy, to come on the show.
I won't come on their show unless they give Lady Di $1,100. Why an extra $100? Well, you have to find out this week on the Salt Mine. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Don't tell him.
Yeah.
It's dumber than you think.
Yeah. They probably. I'm sure a lot of these people have seen it. I'm not gonna.
Don't watch him. It's so good. That stream, like, went. Oh man, I was like, this is boring, and then he started talking about us, and I was like, you what?
No, he didn't talk about us. Let's be concise.
Talked about me,
Billy.
kind of.
You had him so angry he tried to math.
You're welcome.
Go well.
Him trying to math at his rage towards you is equal to him trying to ask Alexa, what's 80 times 10?
He didn't do that because that's 800.
It was something along those lines. That was not a direct quote.
Yeah. Emo is talking about doing a call-in show, and I kind of want to call in with the fucking Geek Room's voice phone if we still have it. If Frank hasn't turned it off because he's poor.
Well, I know that. I think we still have it. I'm not. I don't
know if we do that.
But I think what he's doing, and I could be wrong about this, but this is what I gathered. I don't think he's gonna actually take live calls. I think
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna leave a nasty ass voicemail.
That's what I was saying to do, because the first thing he said was that he was going to be listening to voicemails. So I don't know what his plan is. Just I would say if you're gonna do something like that, you may have to get in early on it.
I mean, we're talking about the same dude that, like, I want to say, like, one of his last videos is the reason I got banned off YouTube. Quotations. It was because of a N8888ER.
Yeah, that he later changed to just N.
Yeah.
I think if I do, I just might call in and just play a Bo Burnham song.
Yeah.
And stones might break your bones, but words can break your heart. But if you don't know where to go, I'll show you where to start. Kill yourself